Many student athletes have walked our halls and played on fields like this, experiencing the thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Most of these students left their athletics behind for their education in college. However, some possess the mental strength to balance both at the same time. This is the story of one alum who ran on this track and is now breaking records in college.
Meet Lucy Ambroult, a sophomore at Bentley University. She graduated from Holbrook Middle High School in 2020 with a plan to study international affairs. During her time in Holbrook, she had been a part of the soccer and track teams, deciding to participate in collegiate track and field, a sport she had been interested in since childhood.
So my dad did track in college, and he's always been really into it. It's been his favorite. And me, my sister, and him would just be doing high knees, A skips, B skips, and then eventually Mr. Flanagan, he reached out to my parents and we found out about this track program in Abington, like the Abington Summer Track Program maybe, something like that. And I kind of followed him through that program in middle school and elementary school. And then in high school, he became my coach then.
Lucy would then join the high school track team led by a familiar face in Andrew Flanagan. She would become very successful from the moment she started, breaking several school records such as the long jump, high jump, triple jump, and 4x100. She was a standout member of the track team until the COVID-19 pandemic brought everything to a halt.
Then you find out that spring sports are canceled and that school's canceled for the rest of the year. Could you take us through your mindset at that point that you're not getting a senior season in track?
So I had spent a lot of time training through the winter for that season, and it was that Friday that school got canceled and that Monday was supposed to start the track season. I was a little discouraged, honestly, at first because I had no idea what I was walking into, because my grade, the freshmen coming in, didn't have any training because we had to stay inside during that time, and just be really careful, gyms weren't open. It was it made me a little nervous to go outside at that point. So not having that was definitely super discouraging, but we got right back into it. We were running outside with masks on. It ended up working out. We didn't have a winter season my freshman year, so we didn't get any indoor. I only had outdoor. It was an okay season.
How does it feel now with a year under your belt going into it this year?
I feel much more confident. Last year was kind of me just figuring out what it means to be a college athlete and living on campus during COVID. So I think that definitely held our entire team back a lot as well, it makes sense because we'd go 2 weeks without training, another week of just training, and then a meet.
After getting accustomed to the challenges of COVID-19 and higher expectations, Lucy got better and better. She has had a tremendous year so far, breaking college records in only her sophomore year. She broke Bentley's 100-meter record, running it in 12.65 seconds, and Bentley's long jump record, jumping 19 feet flat. Two well-earned and unexpected accomplishments.
I didn't really expect that to happen this season. It just kind of did. I ran and then I saw the scoreboard and I had beat the record. So I was really happy about that. I definitely put in a lot of work to achieve that because it's something I've really been wanting to achieve, especially the 100 and long jump because I've been doing them for so long. It makes me happy that something all my work that I've put into this is kind of paying off, and it's nice to get a little recognition too. So it definitely feels good, and I'm going to keep putting in the work that I have, and I just want to keep improving. That's all. I have some time, so.
Lucy enjoys the independence track has to offer and wants to participate for as long as she can, and hopes that one day she'll run in nationals and eventually a Boston Marathon. She may not be going to the Olympics, but she is one talented athlete proud to come from a small town in Holbrook. From the track and field, this is Joseph McLaughlin reporting for Code Blue News.